In this video, I'm going to show you a city in northwestern South Carolina that has a fantastic downtown, and the centerpiece of this downtown are these waterfalls and a river walk that goes by, and this guy's getting a close-up down on the rocks from below a bridge where you can walk across and look back at the falls. A lot of people are here. It's really a happening scene. This is a picture looking back over the top of the waterfalls that flow down and go underneath. The river flows underneath the bridge. And there are different bridges that cross over the river and a really nice river walk area all along the river, with a lot of new buildings that have been built along the river to take advantage of the scene. It's really very well done. And Greenville got started about 250 years ago. And there's a lot of interesting things in the downtown I'll show you in the video coming up. This is just one of them, the Greenville Symphony building. And this is a newer building that's built to look older, traditional style. You see a lot of that in Greenville. And there's places to eat and get ice cream cones, like this place we went to here. Couldn't resist. There's so many choices. So we came down from New York, New Jersey to go to South Carolina. We wanted to take a look at a couple of cities in this area. And this is a map of various southern states in the southeast, and this particular map happens to show Amtrak train lines that go through. And there is a station in Greenville. I'll talk about that in another video and the importance of Amtrak, but there is a station in Greenville. So this just shows you where Greenville is. And we flew down to Asheville, North Carolina, just north of Greenville. From Asheville, we went to Knoxville. And then from Knoxville, we went to Greenville. We also took a look at Clemson, which is right down the road from Greenville. And then we went back to Asheville, and our intent was to look at the three cities and compare them, see which one we like the best that we might move to someday. They each had their positives and a few negatives, and I'll talk about that in another video. But let's get to the video that I shot first approaching the downtown from the east, and then seeing it for the first time, and then also when we were actually in the downtown area and walking around. And as we got closer and closer to the downtown, it got more and more exciting. So Greenville has a lot going for it. So let's get to the clips.
Turn slightly right onto Reedy Place.
It's a Saturday morning here in Greenville, South Carolina, driving into town, and everybody seems to be in a hurry. Kind of surprising for the laid-back South. There's the big arena. All right. It seems to have a skyline, which we'll see in a little bit, and parts of the downtown. We'll see. Find out how many seats this arena has.
Use the left lane to turn slightly right onto Reedy Place. In 600 feet, turn left onto North Church Street.
There's the first high-rise I'm seeing. Another southern city with a lot of new construction.
Turn right onto University Ridge.
Here's just some of it.
In 1,000 feet, continue straight to stay on University Ridge.
This building's brand new here. Or left. Just caught my eye, this plantation looking house. Look at all the new construction.
Turn right.
Looks like you see a lot of these new urbanist style neighborhoods all over. They look traditional and older, but they're new. Let's just go down another street here where I saw some attractive houses. They have garages in the back. There's some older homes here. A lot of new infill housing. Maybe some of these houses are older, but other new ones are built to blend right in. Here's some of the houses I saw going down this street that I'm going to take a right on, Dunbar Street. Just one of the neighborhoods here to the south and east of downtown. Let's try to find the downtown. Head for the tall buildings. Big hospital, Bon Secours. In French, that means good health. All right, let's go to the right here. Emergency room that's easy to find, but you don't always see in hospitals. So they did a good job here. Here's some of the houses across the street, more standard fare. All right, let's keep going. This yesterday, you see these cemeteries down here with just flowers at every grave. It's really something. From what I've seen at Greenville, you can have real cruddy neighborhoods that become interesting all of a sudden. So here we are in an interesting neighborhood. It's the kind of place where there's coffee shops or people sitting outside. All right. I keep putting in my destination is the Shoeless Joe Jackson Museum because it's sort of near downtown. And he played for the Chicago White Sox, and there's a whole story behind that. But he was from this area. A lot of the roads are blocked off because they're having like a road and running race. A lot of people are here downtown. It's like, maybe I can make a right turn on red going across the tracks. All right, let's try it. More new construction. And yet more new construction. The old county courthouse. Now it's a bookstore, and it's Symphony Center. There's a Westin Hotel right there. Really impressive downtown in Greenville. This is now the City Hall. Looks like Chicago City Hall. We have an ice skating rink by the Marriott Courtyard. It's Halloween weekend, so all the kids are going to the
various stores to get their candy. And this just shows you more of the new construction right by the downtown. Theater of some kind here. Let's just see. They have filler on the roof in a couple of weeks. I'm just looking for the name of the theater here. Everything's right here on Main Street. This is South Main. It's called the Peace Concert Hall. Really impressive. Setting up for a little live music. I'm going to try to find the fountain or the waterfall park down here. Let's see if this is where the river is down here. Yes, it is. And so they have a outdoor concert stage here. Nice water featured. It's like a little San Antonio with a river walk. See pictures of this former building here where they've got the windows all taken out, but they've kept the structure standing. Walk over by that. I mean, the level of design is just great. It reminds me of the High Line in Manhattan. There's really a great attention to detail. Today is kind of a gray, overcast day. And it really started off chilly this morning. It was like in the low 40s and windy. So let's see, there's a pedestrian bridge that goes over the falls, the real falls of this river. That's really an impressive man-made waterfall. Let's walk through this brick structure, see what it is. There's just so much to look at. And on Main Street there are so many restaurants to go to. I could see why New Yorkers would feel very comfortable moving down here. Have a city setting in a generally warmer climate. I like it when a place is so interesting that you don't feel like you have to turn the camera off because there's nothing going on. There's always something going on. So I didn't see anything that says what this structure is. It's just cool. I guess they can have indoor events here. My wife thought it was too cold, so she went to a bookstore that was in the former county courthouse. So I'll meet her back there. So I'm getting to wander on my own here. In every picture I've seen, there's lots of people that are going over this bridge, so that's the case. Eugenia Duke Bridge. And the geese are hanging out. It's sort of a half man-made, half real waterfall. Eugenia Duke. Lots of hotels. There's a Hampton Inn and Suites. Lots of apartments with patios. There's the waterfall. And it's a nice thing that you, in the downtown area, and you're not seeing or hearing a freeway flying right by. It's like a nice restaurant, white tablecloths. It just goes on and on. We walk under here and then come up on the bridge, go over it from the other side. Could make a whole video just walking along the river here. When we were in Reno, Nevada, they attempted to make a riverwalk area to give people something to walk along. So they used what they had. And Greenville has really done a great job here. And they have public restrooms. Alright, we'll go over this other pedestrian bridge. There's so many choices. Alright, pick it up again on that bridge. The view of their gardens here, really nice. Looking down towards the river. Okay, let's go up over this bridge. The Liberty Bridge. Oh, look at these waterfalls here. Much more impressive than the ones we saw before. This Adirondack style building keeps catching my eye. I'm wondering what it is. I don't see a sign or anything yet, but let's look at the waterfall. Fantastic. Let's get some more waterfall action here. You might hear a little bit of the breeze. It's picking up a little bit. Architect Miguel Rosales of Rosales and Partners, Boston, Mass. Great job. Great job. First I thought this was like a putting green. Maybe it is sometimes, but it's just a regular green. And it's almost like, it looks like a Mohawk mountain house right here in the city. It must be a hotel. I think I see like beds with pillows on them. What's the name of the hotel? Let's see. The Grand Bohemian Lodge. Wow, what a place. I'll look it up to see how much it costs to stay there a night. Sure, it's not cheap. You have just an unlimited number of places you can walk here. Walkways. We walk around this way. Wow, for a city of supposedly only 70,000, this city really packs a punch. It really is something. Great waterfront. Bridges going over the river and waterfalls, and you don't have to deal with cars. Really glad I came over here. Greenville, South Carolina. Very impressive. And here's the AC Hotel. And they have water features.
Oh, really?
Along the side. So nice. I don't know my high-end stores, but Paloma sounds like one of them. Maybe it's just a restaurant. Alright, we'll go back up Main Street. I guess we're on Main Street. Okay. This is Broad Street. It's a cross street. The design is just fantastic everywhere. Let's pick it back up, walking up Main Street. I'll meet my wife at Judson Booksellers over here in the old county courthouse, Greenville County. Walking up north up Main Street.
So at the end of my walk around, I came back to the Judson Booksellers, which is in the old Greenville County Courthouse building. Beautiful building and a beautiful store inside. And as you come inside, you're greeted by this huge chair that has some books sitting on it. And it's a very nice store, very well done. And I wanted to read this book, maybe get it someday, about how Iceland changed the world, but they had a lot of interesting books here. But I dragged my wife back out. I said, you had to come over and take a look at this waterfront area. So here's some more interesting things on the way over to the water. And this wall, what an art powerhouse of a wall as you come down the steps. And we walked back along the river, and there was a wedding going on. And I shot this picture from across the river using the telephoto on my phone. Everybody looks good. But it was time to get back to the downtown, find our car, and get going. And I just wish this was our car. What a sweet ride. Shown in front of the Carolina Ale House, probably a cool place to go. So anyway, those are just some of the scenes of Greenville. Highly recommend it. Put it on your list. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.